This is Crash Course Song and Tang Dynasty. And today, we're going to be talking about the wonders in China's history and how it's made a huge impact in our world today. But first, let's meet the one and only Randy. So, how are you doing today?
Great. So happy to be alive.
Shall we start?
Yeah, I guess, because who doesn't want to learn about the Song and Tang Dynasty?
Oh, come on. I mean, yeah, people would rather watch a video of a sneezing panda than this. But who doesn't think that the Sui dynasty wasn't just as cute and interesting as a sneezing panda? Well, cute in how they tried to make a great and powerful dynasty but only failed miserably.
True. After Sui dynasty has embarrassingly miserably failed and collapsed, Li Yuan claimed himself as ruler and changed it to Tang. The Tang dynasty ruled for 300 years, the years 618 through 907, in which much was accomplished.
Well, in the process, he also wanted to be known as Emperor Gaozu. Gaozu's son, Li Shimin, murdered his two brothers to easily obtain the throne during 626. Can you talk about selfishness? And at that, I was the one with problems. But
apparently killing your own blood will get you crowned rewarded, as Gaozu enthusiastically named him the second emperor of the Tang dynasty. Over time, Buddhism and Christianity spread all throughout the whole empire. After weakening the Turks with their mighty selves, the Tangs took over the Turkish frontier.
Literature, writing, and art was a very big thing when Wang Wei, the man who had true potential for this type of stuff, was born in 701, which contributed much to this time of the dynasty.
During 712, Xuanzong, aka Xing Ming, or Li Longji, becomes the new emperor. While enthroned, he had much prosperity and power. China becomes one of the most populated countries with 100 million people, and it still is today. They become advanced in its science and technology, some of which include printing, porcelain, tea, restaurants, gunpowder, and the compass. This was all fashionably invented during the Song dynasty.
It's time for the open letter. Okay. Dear Mike and Ike, why did you guys separate and betray one another? It was one of the most drastic breakups of all time when I saw the black scribble upon your names. Seeing this beautiful flavored candy fall apart completely is like watching both the Tang and Song fall apart right before my eyes. The Tang tried buying their peace but failed more miserably than Kim K's 73-day marriage. But soon afterwards, the Song tried to pick up leftovers from the Tang dynasty. The problem was invaders, such as the northern invaders. But oh well, shall I say, best wishes, Randy Leavings. The Tang had a lot of trade going on and many contacts with foreign people. Trade flourished under Song and Tang emperors. Goods came and left, but as time passed, they soon began to lose control of everything. The empire became so big that it was too hard for them to control that it ended up falling apart. But through each bad thing was a good thing, because the Song went on to try and rebuild what the Tang had ruined, such as the separation of China. China lost control over some routes during the decline of the Tang dynasty, and because of this, the Song dynasty was never able to regain western lands lost after 751, or regain northern lands during the Tang decline. The Song was an era of prosperity and innovation, as well as an era of golden age in poetry and art. It had 10 cities, each with about 1 million people living in them. During the Song dynasty, because their population kept on growing in such a rapid pace,
Their agriculture became much more bigger because it was more people for them to feed.
Agriculture improvements helped produce more food, and in about the year 100, China imported a new variety of fast ripening rice from Vietnam, which allowed farmers to harvest 2 rice crops each year rather than 1.
In Song, farmers improved their rice cultivations. All in all, these 2 dynasties achieved much, and they'll forever be 2 of the greatest dynasties in history.
Well, that's all from us today. See you next time on Crash Course World History, Tang and Song Dynasty. Okay. The Tang tried buying their peace, but failed more miserably than Kim K's 33-day marriage.
73. It's backwards.
What?
It's backwards.
Was it the whole time?
I didn't even notice. I don't think so.
Yo, we're done. We're done. Watch that record, I swear. Oh.
20 record. Are you okay?